a real barn burner. So this one, we've seen a lot of growth from Archer even in the last couple of months. JB, of course, always a force to be reckoned with, and with 3, 2, 1 pills, let's see what these two are going to do for us.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always fun to see these two players play. Looking at their boards. Oh, really nice little tuck under and stand up from JB to get that vertical red. I love to make those plays myself. So really great seeing that from JB. Looking over at Archer's board again, just making some really nice combo setups here. That blue yellow dropping down and drops the red down onto column two. Great play so far from Archer.
Yeah, Archer's got the benefit of definitely a better board, just because JB is really lacking in red and yellow. Honestly, it's pretty blue heavy on this board, which as long as the pills show is not a problem. But you just never know if those pills are going to show. They have been doing so far, as JB just needing. Uh, Oh, a little everything to get out of this board. Gets that red that he wanted. This is going to be a big combo. It's going to knock out most of his board. And 4 to 5. Now 3 to 5, 2 to 5. JB with a slight lead, but Archer has doubles on just about everything. Now it's 1 to 1. JB going to be out first at a 121, but Archer right behind with a 123. These two practically in a dead heat coming out of level number 6.
Yeah, this is just as exciting as I hope this match would be already. Now, looking at both boards, I think I like JB's top line just a little bit more, just because he had a little bit more access to everything. Now a lot of red on the top of the board for JB, but starting to work through it line by line. He's doing a really nice job keeping this top line pretty flat, which is going to help him to reduce that drop time. Now you do see that overhang in his columns 5 and 6, but he does make a combo out of that. So really nice play here from JB.
Meanwhile, on Archer's side, had a Spire in column 3, ended up getting a double blue that really prevented that from becoming a big issue. Let's see if Archer's setting up for this horizontal. They are. There it is. That is a triple, and anytime you can get a triple is usually a good time to take one. Archer, though, just getting a double yellow blitz. That's going to mean a double blue at the end of it. There's that double blue signaling the end of the blitz, and really good pills for Archer to work down this spire. Surprisingly, it is still spired up in column 3, but everything working out. Although that's not the most efficient setup, unfortunately, took down what would have been the starts of a fat log that Archer is now recreating. Meanwhile, JB gets a nice horizontal there and is very close to being free and clear and out of this level 5.
I love that play from JB. He was going to do it differently, then saw the horizontal, saw that the reds would drop down onto the reds that were underneath, went ahead and went for it. That was an amazing heads up play by JB, who's out at a 321 into his level 8. Just doing a really great job here. Now, a lot of blue on this top line for JB. Archer joining him about at a 330, I believe it was. But JB already making setups upon setups to drop some of this down.
Yeah, it's definitely looking good and a great heads up play there for Archer, who is already setting up the next combo. Check this one out. There's going to be a drop horizontal, and everything was signaling for that immediately. Archer's plays kept them within just a few seconds of JB, as you said, JB out at about a 320. Archer only about 7 or 8 seconds behind. And considering the big combos JB pulled off to get there, Archer doing well to keep it close, especially JB looking at a huge right side there.
Yeah, Archer just pulled off a really nice horizontal sweet tee in the center of the board. That was really nice to see. Gonna get an L yeah there as well towards the center of the board. Archer just pulling out all the stops here in this level 8, putting together some really nice plays. 9 viruses for Archer, now 9 viruses for JB. It is neck and neck here in our penultimate level of this first game. JB looking to drop down these blue yellows, ideally with a blue red. Probably going to go ahead and take it with this double blue. He does, drops that down, gets the blue horizontal, now just needing reds to get through the rest of this board. Meanwhile, Archer with a really nice horizontal into a vertical drop, but it is going to be JB out first at a 5:10, but Archer with this double red just 5 seconds behind JB out at a 5:15. This is anybody's game.
Yeah, these two have kept it extremely close, and neither player has really been able to pull ahead too deeply. JB has kept the lead the entire time, but it has only been that 5, 6, 7 seconds as every time JB was working on his final virus, you look over and Archer's doing the exact same thing. A little bit of RNG here or there, and we're looking at a lead for either player being a little bigger, a little smaller. I feel like we're calling election coverage night. So anyway, with that, yeah, we've got a ball game here. Although JB now with an 8 virus, now 10 virus lead, as Archer hung up with a lot of yellow on the top of their board.
Yeah, it's really kind of rough to see for Archer, but what a sequence of combos there on Archer's side of the screen. That was fantastic. Still trying to figure out though how they're gonna progress through the rest of this board. A double red would be fantastic for Archer. There you go. I always say this. I hope the check is in the mail. But God, that was great.
Yeah, definitely a good setup. JB, though, still holding on to that 10 virus lead as Archer has a lot of setups, and JB has a very compressed bottom of his board. Is going to get everything free and clear now with just 3 viruses to go. JB looking to hold on and take this level 9 with a sub 7. Is going to be very close to it. And at a 6:59, JB takes game number 1. That was extremely close. And as we look over, there's Archer down to just a couple of viruses left. So it was going to be a close one either way. Archer out at a 7:15. Generally, that a time like that will take a silver 6 through 9. So both players really putting the Jets to it. And game 1 to JB. Let's see what the next one or two provide.
Yeah, absolutely. We haven't had any deciders yet today. I know Archer would love to make that happen here in this game 2 of the semifinals. I believe, Ook, you'll need to remind me who won the last matchup between these two.
That was JB
It was
in
JB.
the July final or the June finals rather. And it was a sweep, but again, that was Archer's very first tournament. So it's going to be interesting to see if Archer can pull back in and give the Crows something to feast on.
Absolutely. We have seen Archer come back and win a silver bracket of their own since then. So we've got two previous champions going at it here as we have our 3-2-1 pills and Archer already with some really nice setups. Takes that red yellow down all the way to the bottom of the board, which takes time, but it is efficient. So I like the decision there by Archer.
Yeah, Archer always with a good startup. And look at JB's board. It's so right heavy that, you get really good setups whenever you've got in later levels, you've got a lot of pills just all in one place. Maybe this is going to be something for JB playing on, half a board that it will be able to make things run a little faster. I don't honestly know. So it's going to be really interesting to see how that goes for him.
Yeah, it can go either way, honestly. When your board is really right, or really left heavy, it really just depends on the RNG at that point. If the game decides it wants to cooperate and give you the colors you need, you can get through it pretty quickly. And a lot of times, without a lot of drop time, as we see JB take some there. Other times, it's I'm never going to get the pill I want ever, and this really stinks. So it's really kind of situational. But I think right now it's kind of somewhere in the middle, actually for JB, as he has gotten a lot of the stuff he has needed. Taken a little bit of drop time, but it's been pretty good for him. He's down to just needing two more reds. Meanwhile, look over at Archer, just needing to get this blue cleared out. Will have access to the horizontal red. There's the red for Archer. JB just needing one more red, getting everything but until just now 153 for JB and a 158 for Archer. A 5 second game here as we move into level 7.
And we see again, just the RNG having everything to say about how this is going to go. Let's see if JB is going to set up for the horizontal, or does not. Might be setting up for the horizontal blues there. There it is. It's not going to be a fat log just because it was a single red and a double blue, but just a fun play right there. As JB now has no use for blue whatsoever. It's just going to be rough. And Archer setting up a massive combo there to keep it within 10. But so far, it is definitely advantage JB. How much that advantage is going to be is going to remain to be seen.
Yeah, and looking at Archer's board, I absolutely hate the mid game for them. It's there's so much space there, kind of in the center of the board altogether, and really the rest of the board is going to be pretty left heavy. So it's gonna be rough going for Archer if they're not able to get some blues and some reds. PDQ here as JB just down to needing one more red, and he's going to be out of this level 7. What a really nice time for level 7 as he moves into level 8, and Archer just struggling to get through this top line.
Yeah, there was a big misdrop for Archer that they just got cleared out. That honestly might seal the entire match with the degree how close these two players have been playing. Just a tiny mistake like that one misdrop might end up deciding the whole thing. You hate to see that, but definitely been a struggle level for Archer. I love the idea of all the horizontals they're setting up. There's going to be that blue they need. Now just needs two reds. There's one. There is two, and Archer into level 8, just north of 4 minutes. Gonna have a big uh, lot of stuff to have to do to get caught back up. But we have, as I always like to say, we've always seen crazier things happen. So it certainly could, but JB still cruising along late in this level 8, looking to be in 9 very soon.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for JB here. He's got this opportunity for the horizontal blue, and with this double red, he's going to get a nice triple out of that. Um, just needing to get down to this last yellow, which once he clears out this blue horizontally, we'll see if he's not going to go for it. He's going to clear vertically. He had the opportunity to clear the blues out horizontally and then get the yellows horizontally. Elects to go vertically, gets out at a 448 into his final level, looking to go on and face Larva in this finals. Um, Archer doing a really great job here, though. His down brought it down to only 17 viruses remaining. The board looks pretty clean. This is great.
Yeah, I mean Archer, once they got over the kind of the hump in this level, has been putting a really good level together. They're really wanting a red yellow and just not getting it. The game is not providing right now, but hopefully we'll be getting one soon. And really, even a double red at this point, not going to be what they're looking for. That is going to set off this combo. Oh, that's not where they wanted to put that, but there's that combo they were trying to set up. And yeah, it is looking really good for JB to finish this one out. Although Archer clearly going to be trying to keep this one close. JB, though, dealing with a touch of garbage in the middle of the board, but not all that much. And just 15 viruses away from securing a win and making it over to the finals.
Yeah, I think for JB, it's just been a little bit of an issue of not having places for all the pills that he was given, so he was having to make a little bit of garbage. but he's done a great job here. Again, down to just 9 viruses with that clear as Archer gets into level 9 at about a 627. Um, Pretty tall order here. Something absolutely drastic would have to happen to JB in order for Archer to get back into this game at this point. We see JB now just waiting to get this horizontal red in columns 1 through 4. Gonna have to build up to it, but it's not going to be a big deal at all. He is now ready for it. Gets this red. Is it enough? It is. He is out at another sub 7, 656. He goes on to face Larva 12 in the finals.
Yeah, and mad credit to Archer here in this level 9. They've really zipped right through the top part of this level 9 with a yellow staircase and everything right inside of it. It was a toughie, but GG's to both players.